Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Bold and the Beautiful Bank. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Truthful, Bold and Beautiful is setting the scene for an epic romantic reunion between two former lovers. Bold and Beautiful loves a good location shoot, and the latest twist in a certain storyline left us certain that they'll be heading overseas again, perhaps just in time for May sweeps. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, March 25 to 29. Bold and Beautiful's last location shoot was held in Rome, Italy, where not only did Hope and Thomas share their first kiss, spied by none other than her gobsmacked husband Liam, but Brooke and Ridge reunited after he looked through a keyhole, after a ton of prodding by Carter, and saw his destiny. The couple went on to be serenaded by Andrea Bocelli and remained inseparable after their return to Los Angeles. As it happens, the recent Thope drama may prove to be the first test of Brooke and Ridge's relationship since Rome. While Bridge are likely to weather the storm, it certainly appears that their offspring are another story. Hope, who was wearing Thomas' engagement ring on a necklace after his first marriage proposal, turned the Forester down for the second time last week, refusing to wear his ring on her finger. The designer was devastated given how sure he was of her feelings. After all, she's been giving him the ahem. Full Logan in the bedroom and the boardroom for months now. And apparently they'd bonded as a family unit with Douglas and Beth off-screen as well. Considering that Hope finally admitted she was in love with Thomas during the proposal, he might have been able to get past the hurt once he understood that the blonde was only balking at the idea of jumping into another marriage. In her own words, she was saying no to tying the knot, not to him. Unfortunately, Thomas's sister Steffi came in like a wrecking ball, if you will, and not only expressed her outrage about Hope turning him down, but worked overtime to convince him to cut Hope loose. Doubling down, Steffi paid Thomas a visit at home after her blowout with Hope at the office, during which she vowed to make sure her brother ended the relationship because Hope was using him, and urged her wounded bro to pack up his troubles and his son Douglas and take them far, far away from Los Angeles and the offending Logan. Luckily for Bold and Beautiful characters needing a break from the drama in LA, there's an idyllic soft landing place with a position always available for the taking at Forester International in Paris. If you don't believe us, just ask Rick and Thorne. Should Thomas take Steffi's advice, the Paris office is exactly where he'll end up. But, mon Dieu, what will become of his romance with Hope, who will be presumably left heartbroken? Not to worry, Thope fans, if our hunch is correct, this is set up for an epic, on-location, romantic reunion a la Bridge, only in Paris. How long will it take? Well, May sweeps are just around the corner, and that seems like a perfect time. After all, there's nothing like Paris in the spring. If the City of Love got Thomas and Hope together, surely the City of Lights can help seal the deal. We can see it now. After an epiphany, Hope will search frantically for Thomas, who will be wearing dark sunglasses, still devastated, high and low among the cafes and French barrettes until she finally spots him, right in front of the Eiffel Tower. There, Hope will tell him she can't live without him. He'll magically produce the ring that he's conveniently kept in his pocket, and voila! They'll share a romantic reunion and finally become engaged. It would be very bold and beautiful. Do you think this is where things are headed for Thope? Let us know in the comments after looking back over Thomas and Hope's story in the photo gallery below. Bold and Beautiful exclusive. Jacqueline Massin's Wood warns that Sheila's reign of terror is nowhere as bold and beautiful. Steffi hates that her brother's heart has been broken. There's definitely one upside. Fighting with Hope has given Finn's wife something to do other than obsess over the fact she recently killed her mother-in-law. While that story seems to have been backburnered for the moment, something tells us that Steffi's not quite out of the woods yet where Sheila is concerned. Truthful, Bold and Beautiful is setting the scene for an epic romantic reunion between two former lovers. I can't say much. Jacqueline Massin's Wood teases us, but I will say that this situation is nowhere near over. It seems pretty unlikely that the police are going to just ignore what went down between Steffi and Sheila, especially given what had come before. On the one hand, Sheila gunned down both Finn and his wife, which certainly gave Steffi plenty of reason to be terrified when the madwoman showed up at her house that dark and stormy night. But then there's the fact that on more than one occasion, Steffi made it very clear that she wanted Sheila dead. Is she worried that the police might show up one day to arrest her? She worries about it, sure, acknowledges. Ridge assures her it was self-defense and says she has nothing to worry about. But we all know how things actually happened, and the optics of how things happened are something entirely different. In other words, Steffi could definitely still wind up in big trouble, especially if a particular piece of the puzzle doesn't fit Steffi's narrative regarding what happened that night. You'll recall that just before lunging, Sheila reached into her pocket. Part of what drove Steffi to plunge the knife into Sheila's chest was fear that history was about to repeat itself. Did Sheila intend to finish what she'd started in that alley by pulling out a gun and making sure this time Steffi was really most sincerely dead? Or was there something far less dangerous in her pocket, perhaps a photograph of Finn or a gift for Kelly? Such a reveal might leave the police questioning everything about Steffi's version of what really happened. And while we, having served as silent witnesses, know she is telling the truth, an inability to prove as much could land the heroine behind bars. Should that happen, Wood is pretty sure she knows exactly what life would be like in the big house for her alter ego. Steffi would be friends with everyone, she laughs. She'd be running that cell block like the boss she is. No matter what happens, we know Steffi will get through it, 'cause she's a survivor. And we have proof of that fact in the history tracing gallery below. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching.